For the folks who are watching, who have money in banks?
Well, they may be tempted.
Too worried right now.
Well, everybody's worried in a banking crisis. It really ripples out through the whole of society. It's a time of extreme jitters. I personally don't think it's anything like 2008. I don't think this is a Lehman moment, but nobody really knows. It's a case of the jitters, nervousness all round.
The president's announcing the Arctic Ocean. I know your show in the mornings at 9 o'clock, and your show at night is at 9 o'clock.
Yes.
So just at 9 o'clock, think of Stuart Varney and turn on Fox.
They did it already because he goes, I want to do it on my. He's got to wait. He goes, I want to go on the back field, and
he wants to be on the field where he grew up playing.
Exactly. He said on One Nation, we went into the Little League office. They were kind enough. We found the 1991 Little League World Series when his team picture, and then the shot of him at bat. He got 5 hits in the Little League World Series. His goal was to beat Taiwan. They lost in the first round. So
the nostalgia.
And then he gets recruited off that field to go to Yale, Harvard Law School, to the Army, to the military, Navy, and then he comes back and. He's on a pretty interesting trajectory. It's a heck of a resume.
We're going to be watching. We'll see what happens.
Right.
That was a great piece. Thank you, Brian.
Thanks
For going down there to do that.
So stick around, Pierce.
What are we going to do in this? I mean, look what's happening in Pennsylvania and your state with the mail-in ballots. Is it unconstitutional what they're doing there, and how can conservatives win?
Well, I think
New America, and you have leadership principles. The first one is educate our people. You say it's the gateway to the American dream. That instead of the reading and writing, arithmetic, the things that really are important.
Absolutely. So we need to enable our kids to have all the opportunity, particularly minority and blue-collar kids like I grew up with. That gives them the opportunity. So education is really the opportunity to pursue the American dream, skilled training that gives you great jobs.
I agree with that 100%, because if your children have a skill, then they will always be able to find a job. What about confronting
venture capital firms in the Silicon Valley that are investing in companies that do business with the Communist Party and the Chinese military? And finally, we need to work with our allies to make sure that we have a plan that we bring together in terms of how to confront China and its ambitions around the world.
I know you're an Army veteran. You write about, pick up this book. You're a genius, so we need to take advice from you. Superpower.
My wife would not agree with that.
I love Dina. Tell Dina I said hey.